Absolutely. You can be a 501c3 and you might get a couple of grants. It ain't that big of a
You
deal.
can have a business, like on a, you know what I'm saying, in the world, like and not link it to the ministry. A 501c3 would actually kind of be beneficial.
It'd be smart.
In that not for the ministry.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I was one of my homegirls who I grew up with.
When you start applying for grants and funds and travel funds and setting this up, and you got this part of your ministry there, and it's funding this, and oh yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Now you got to check these boxes. You gotta check these boxes.
Yep.
Medicaid.
Yeah, this chick I grew up with, she got a 501c3 and she just a teacher. You know what I'm saying? So you can get it for other things, but like the elder saying, when you attach it to the ministry, that's when you playing with fire.
Right, because when you attach it to the ministry, you playing with fire. Then it's like this: if you get the position of a bishop or a deacon, there's particular goodies tied to that.
Yeah.
Not only are you tax exempt as the organization, if you get a particular title in that organization, in that organization, you then are tax exempt at your regular job.
Yeah.
And then other type of incentives. So then you start to get.
That's how you pay yourself.
Right.
That's
right.
how you pay yourself.
Right.
I mean, and that's the way you should pay yourself.
Right, right.
But what happens is this.
You get high-minded.
Is this now people come, this is what happened in the old school. People start coming into the school and saying, this is what y'all got to teach.
Right.
That's why you start seeing these changes in these doctrines.
Right.
It wasn't because they had these miraculous revelations.
Right.
Came with that curriculum.
They had to comply.
Yep.
Now the food drives and everything like that for the community. It's all a part of. I've worked at 501c3 nonprofits back when I was in college. I remember them applying for the grants and how it changed the company and the things that we had to do.
Certain hours of
We had to
service.
go into the schools when we wasn't going into those schools. We had to go into the schools and do that. There were certain quotas we had to hit to qualify for the millions that they gave, and the millions changed the company.
That's right.
1,000%.
Yep, I got a quick one.
Mm-hmm.
Isaiah 57:7. Upon a lofty and high mountain hast thou set up thy bed,
Look at that.
and wentest up thither to offer sacrifice.
Your resting place, man. The place where you think and where you get your instruction.
On the high mountain. You set your bed
That's
up on
right.
a high mountain. This is not your rest, but you set up your bed on a high mountain.
Damn.
Yeah.
Got him.
They try to purport themselves as if we some stupid conspiracy theorists when they don't understand. We know, man.
Yep.
You got brothers that have worked with different companies and organizations that have been a part of those things. We understand what it takes to get to that high level, to get to where you're operating with thousands of people within your organization. When you're operating with millions of dollars circulating, and you don't want to get hit with taxes. They still are tracking and tracing your personal income and expenditures. It will come to roost, i.e. Comfy,
Right.
i.e. a whole bunch of these people. How do these guys, all of those guys have 501c3. How are they getting hit with tax evasion? It's because in order for you to extract money for a certain type of lifestyle, that's going to be a taxable event. Okay.
Right. Need receipts.
This is why the simplicity of Yahweh Shai is safe. It's a safe haven for the elect.
Yeah.
To just do what's needed to be done to get the hell up out of here.
Yeah.
Yahweh Shai and the church didn't never link to Rome.
Yeah.
Right.
That was what the wicked scribes and Sadducees, the leadership, that's what they were doing. That's why they were so mad. They were like, man, Yahweh Shai is going to, if we allow them to keep going, man, they're going to take away our place.
Well, the only way to do it is to sell out. And why is that? Because you have to take the revenue, and then you pull out your money, and then you go into maybe real estate or private equity groups, and start to get into real estate and receive those dividends. You use those dividends to pay off the taxes.
Right.
Right.
But in order to get into those groups,
Right.
you best believe you got to do some things.
That's why Yahushua said, look, give Caesar what's his, but give the Lord what's his. Right. You got to figure that out on this walk. You know what I'm saying? And Jake failing miserably at that.
Yep. Isaiah 57:8. Behind the closed doors and also the posts, thou hast set up thy remembrance, for thou hast discovered thyself to another than me, and art gone up and has enlarged thy bed, and made thee a covenant with them,
You enlarged your bed and you made a covenant with them. Go ahead.
Right. And loved their bed when you saw it.
Your eyes turn green.
Right.
Now you want to ride around on horses,
Yeah.
crowns on your head.
Magazines.
Yeah.
You want to.
You're on the front of magazines. You're doing
yeah,
all
yeah.
showing
Got a
all these
ponytail.
podcast appearances.
Got a
Yeah.
ponytail.
Those things feed the flesh. Then you go home and read the comments.
curl.
Your big
Yeah.
ass at home.
Is that what Yahweh Shah was doing?
Man. You see,
Yahweh Shah was standing by he turned the water into wine, and
Right. Took a picture.
Yeah.
Took a selfie.
you know,
Now you got a stylist.
he healed him, and then somebody took a picture.
He posing for the painter and shit.
It's
yeah, he healed.
yeah.
Right.
Photo op.
They don't listen to
Photo
the
op.
story, man.
Right. Howard Shaw getting interviewed by the Zillot podcast.
Yeah. No.
He wouldn't have went.
He on the
I'm
no
telling
jumper
you.
podcast.
He wouldn't
I'm
have
telling
went.
you.
It says, Isaiah 57:9, thou wentest to the king with ointment. Here it is. This word is cutting this devil. Here it is. You going in with an ointment trying to patch him up.
Right.
They just hating, massa.
Right.
Get the fuck out of here.
They rapists.
Oh,
Nigga
man.
was in front of the Edomite and allowed him to forward the narrative that we're pedos.
That's crazy.
Well, no, that's basically you bringing a gift.
Yeah, you bringing a gift.
Bringing a gift, man.
Right. Yep. Thou wentest to the king with ointment, and did increase thy perfumes, and did send thy messengers far off, and did debase thyself even unto hell. So these niggas are going all over the
Man.
world, making people twice the child of hell that they were before they woke up.
Yeah.
Turkey's in Turkey.
We don't got one pocket. We got 8 pockets now.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Oh boy.
So that means there's a lot of Israelites that's not operating under the scriptures say they cover themselves with a covering, but not of me. See, we were here to learn from the mistake was made in the garden. That's what we're here to look at all of the ancient history of our forefathers and say, okay, this is where they went wrong.
Yeah.
We can't go that way.
For our learning.
You got to be the faithful woman. The woman ate the fruit, all right, took in the philosophy in the garden. Now the faithful woman, the church, okay, and this time, all right, the Lord is going to send the second Adam to deliver Eve from the serpent. But it's going to be the ones who are, have learned their lesson, okay, who have repented.